crazy. I would not expect that.
All of them, you know. All of them. Oh, man, like Ramsey, no. Yo, my guy.
Yo, G, big problem.
What?
I need you to come look at your
Say no more.
Yeah,
We'll come right now. Yo, let's go.
No, you don't have to come right now, bro. Bro, you listening? Yo, hello.
Oh, pick up your phone, man.
You ready?
I'm ready, fam.
Yo, I got my belly still. You man ready, yeah?
Yeah, come on.
Cool.
Shit.
Bro, did you just start my story?
Yo, chill. I didn't saw. What it is, yeah? The break.
Drive, man.
Let's go,
Ram's
man.
in trouble.
A
Shit.
bit mad.
Stalling, blood. Wet foot.
Again.
Alright,
It's
don't
not
drive.
me. It's
Don't
not
drive.
me. It's
Again.
It's the car.
Fam,
It's the
can you
car.
drive?
It's
Bro.
the car.
Where did you get your license from?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Bro,
I
we're
got it
going
from
to
Turkey,
I'm
be
going
fam.
Angola, so what?
No, fam, man's walking,
I'll
fam.
go with
Fuck
that.
that.
Wait, where you going? Where you going, bro? Chill, man.
This shit don't even
Get the
move.
fuck back in the car, bro. Shit. It's ride out season, man. Fuck all that.
We
We're
ain't riding
practicing
nowhere
it.
but the curb.
Yo, where are you, bro?
I've been trying to call you, cuz.
What?
One of the camera angles from episode 2 is missing.
What?
Don't worry, the other camera got it. It's just shaky.
You made man bring the ding dong out for no reason, cuz. It's
lost
not
the
right
footage,
that
bro.
time.
What happened, bro?
Bruv, my man said he lost the footage for episode 2.
Fucking chatting shit. I brought out my girl's mask, blood. Are you not taking a piss, bro? Fuck, man. What was in that mask?
Bro, it's not us.
I don't give a
It's
fuck,
not
bro.
us. It's not us. It's Ram. It's Ram, bro. But I got the ding dong.
What should we do?
Fuck it, let's run it.
We're running the ting.
We're running the ting. But you see, if you don't like it, what are we gonna do, fam?
To your house, your mum's house,
Uh-huh.
your brother's house.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear no complaints in the comments, because you know we've lost the footage.
Run the ting.
Uh-huh. Fam, don't say no names. I'm gonna ask you a question. Just give me a yes or no. Someone that we both know from this bit is saying when he first met you, you did not say you're Angolan.
Bro, you told me you're Portuguese.
Shut up, bro.
You told me you're Portuguese. He's a lie, though.
We're talking Caribbean right now.
Bro, is it true or false?
You trying to say that? I'm not doing it.
Sorry about that, we're a bit off topic. Welcome to another episode of Insecurre Wednesdays. I'm Jay.
I'm Ty Silks.
And I'm Mike.
Yeah, don't worry about earlier. Some people just need to know where they're from, innit?
Yeah.
I know exactly where I'm
people,
from,
nah,
innit? You know what I mean? Shout out all my Nigerians out there.
But
get
don't
me.
start that.
Shout out to my Caribbeans.
Why are you guys saying this?
Get me.
Why are you guys
Shout
saying
out
this?
Angola.
I will shout Angola. Shout out to my Angolans.
Shout out all the ex-Golans that
We're the
rate
best. Because we're the best.
their hand. They say, yeah, I'm from Angola.
No, don't rate that. Don't do that.
Don't say the Portuguese.
Don't do that.
That's what it's saying. Listen,
So why didn't you tell people you're saying Lucian rather than Caribbean?
Caribbean is up.
but we all know where I'm from.
Nah,
we don't.
We all know where I'm from.
Anyway,
Hey, to my Lucian. Sack Offence.
Mela.
Yeah, good. So I'll see you soon.
what's
See you
that
soon.
mean?
What's that
What do
mean?
you mean, what does it mean? Don't
What's
worry.
that
If you're not Lucian, you don't know, innit? If you don't know, you don't
Are you
know.
fully Lucian?
Fully Lucian.
Shout out you, you're
Yeah.
rare, bro. No, yeah, you're rare, bro. Because I mean, it's so rare to find a
Do you know when I
Caribbean
first met
from the
Mike?
Caribbean.
When I first
Do you know what I mean?
met Mike,
Yeah, I'm
do you know
from
where
St.
you
Vincent,
from? I
Grenada,
said, where you
Jamaica, all
from?
that.
He said, I'm from London. I said, no, mate. Where
I'm
you
from London. Like,
What's your
London?
background?
Hackney.
He said London. I said, no, where are you from? Like, country, Caribbean, African.
To be honest, he came to me
Why
like
are you
Fed.
talking out of your
He came to me like Fed. He came to me and I was like, where you from? I was like, bro, I'm from London, innit? Like, you asking too much questions, innit?
Get out of
Do you
here.
know what I'm saying? He's asking too much.
Man, for his immigration.
It's like, no, I'm from London. I got my passport.
One thing I can say with my chest, one thing I can say with my chest is that I got a red passport. I've always had a British passport, innit? All the time, always, innit? That's one I can say with my chest. I don't know about these two.
Have you used your
I don't know
passport?
about these two. I have. You told me. You like, man, where you? I said, I'm in Dam.
Wait,
You said, well, man, I'm in
where-
Ibiza,
where-
bro. Do you know what I mean? Pattern, Hackney.
He's making sure he's fat.
He said, no, Pattern. I was born in Pattern Hospital. I was born and raised in Hackney, England, Homerton.
Okay, sorry.
Cool. That's what I want to hear, silence. You know you shit them with the facts.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm doing that is because we're here to drip. That's all it is.
Who got super dry tracksuit though? Name a guy. Listen, name a guy that you see wearing a super dry tracksuit, bro. I don't know no one.
I don't know.
Mr. Pigeon Foot right here. This one, innit? Get me.
But imagine.
No, why do you think
We can change all that, but the drip is still dripping.
It's fine. Oh, this
you know my set that used to do that?
Blue Match Crew.
When you said that started to gold, yeah? I said that started
Blue
doing that
man,
whole painting shit on the
I've been clear. I'll tell everyone right now, yeah. If my hand goes, I'm going Turkey to get a transplant. It's calm.
I rate that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm get me. I'm fine. Get me.
Alright, cool.
And when I get to 30, mid-30s, I'll say I'm mid-30s. I'm saying.
Alright, cool. Today's topic is finances. How men see it, how we react to it, how it affects us in day-to-day life, relationships, just everything. Aspirations, all of it.
This my drip, bro. This my.
Because you said that, you might as well go first now, bro.
What I think about finances, I think finances is very important in a relationship or just in general. I think as black men, we're told if we're broke, we can't really amount to nothing, and that's just been what I've been told growing up. Like, if you've got no P, you really ain't got nothing, and it's not really all about money in life. Like, I don't think so. I think at my age right now, I'm trying to understand that there's so much more to life in terms of creating new memories. Money comes, money goes. Like, that's one thing you're guaranteed in life, to get some sort of P. What you do with it's up to you. So from my standpoint, I think number one, you do need money, but it's not the be all and end all for me. So I don't know how you guys feel about it.
Boy, in terms of a relationship, I think it's important, but I don't think it's the be all end all. I think if you start off with this frame of mind of broke, then that's where you're gonna end up being. But if you have a frame of mind that you're gonna get money, then great. But then you have to look at the type of lifestyle, the type of women for us as men that you're dealing with. If a woman's only with you for the sake of you're making what 3K, 4K or 50K a month, you need to revise her. Do you see what I mean? But if you've got a woman that is saying, do you know what, you've only got £1 to your pocket, that's a real woman right there, you stay there. So one thing I learned growing up, which my dad used to say to me, is that even if you are broke, you never show it. Do you know what I mean? You never show your last pound.
But don't you think that just creates more debt? And
What do you mean?
personally, because I know a lot of people who they will fake the image for as long as they possibly can, knowing full well that they have nothing, or they're down to their last like grand, 500, whatever. But just for the fact of the image, they will spend it on a night out just to show everyone like, oh, I got it, it's nothing. But when in reality, you don't. You're going to go home, you're just about making it home on an e-tank if you even paid for your insurance that month. You get home, there's no food.
Why are you standing? I think that's my question. All the ballers out there that go out and ball without the right money. Why are you standing? For girls, brother, like you don't need to do it.
But he just said.
No, there's a difference though. That what you've just said is a broke man. Yeah. So if a man has only 500 or grand left in his pocket and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna buy Gucci or Versace or whatever, and then go to a club and do that, and then he goes home and he can't even turn on the lights. That's a broke man. But there's a difference. If there's a man who's got 500 grand left and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna try and invest that. That's a man that's gonna go further.
Yeah, but that's not what you just said a second ago.
No, I said, but for me, in conjunction of saying what I'm saying, you never show your last pounds, but you never also show that you are broke. You show, for example, you can have, or all of us can have what? 25k in our accounts, right? So marginally, that's like, okay, we've got money. If I'm going about buying all the latest drip and all that jazz and whatnot, yeah. All the latest whatever, right? Now, if you go and buy all the latest stuff, and then that money is just going to depreciate because that's it. But if you two are using that money to go buy real estate or to invest in a company and this and that, that's showing levels. Do you see what I mean? So I'm showing that I'm broke because my frame of mind is broken. I feel like I need to be up the latest ventures in order to be part of social climate. Doesn't make sense.
I think having money in certain areas is like you're not socially accepted if you're broke. I know a lot of few people like go with that principle that you're saying is I've got money but I'm not going to show it. But I know a lot of people on the other side also that don't have money and refuse to let people know or just say, you know what, I'm not going out tonight. You can't be in a relationship, bro. I think in this day and age, it can't be accepted. There's a rare few women out there that you could start off high and lose everything. You can lose all your P. Like it could be a poor business decision, poor spending, poor money management. But once your P's gone, they're gone. And this could be someone that you're rocking with for time.
Look at that. What's his name? Hush Puppy.
Yeah.
What about him?
His girl. She's gone. She found the next guy.
Damn.
She's gone.
Shy you. Like, I can sleep at night. Like, it's bad.
Why? Because she was with him for the money.
Yeah, but the thing is, and this is what I don't respect, is women that are saying, yeah, they just want play and be like, look, I'm here because of your page. I mean, no woman would come in your face and say it, but it's still like, for me, it's just unsettling. You can't trust no one, bro, in this day and age. Unless you and I don't even say people you grew up with, because people you've grown up with, like, might be distant from you now. Do you know what I mean? That means nothing, but you just really, I'm at an age where I'm still, like, I'm really looking at my friends, it's like, bro, if you're here for me, you're here for me. If you're not, then you will feel the distance. I won't be shy at meeting you. And just bringing it back to finances and being in a relationship, the reason why I say that you have to have money to be in a relationship, because nothing's free. And as much as we have women that preach this equality bullshit, equality stuff. Yeah, but I'll share my opinion. People preach this equality stuff, yeah. But how many times have you met a woman that's broke but looks okay, but she's broke, but then you still be like, well, I've got you here and there. Now, it's the same women that you support from when they're in their struggling times, and when you get to your struggling times, they're like, oh, who are you? What have you really done for me?
Do you know what?
What have you really done for me?
I saw something on, I think it was Insta, where a guy basically met a girl and they were both struggling at the time, but he just had a little bit more than she did. So he's paid for her to study in college, paid for law school and everything. Yeah. Now she's this high class lawyer, and after like 5 years of her having the job, she's now gone to him, you know what, I want a divorce. And he's like, "Rah, why?" She's like, "Rock, I don't think we're on the same level. Like, you haven't grown, you haven't changed." I read that and I was just like,
but you know what? To a degree, like.
What? No.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. There, to a degree, there are, and I've heard this from women, there are men out there that could start off progressing so well, but then they reach to a ceiling. That woman, therefore, goes on top. She tries to bring him on top, but he's not progressing. He's just He's just reached that certain plateau, right? And then what happens? She feels like she's doing everything for him. So in her mind,
I paid for you.
I get that. But that I mean, to be fair, right? If you have a woman, right, and you do that, I think from some women, not all, some women, that's expected because you're in a relationship. So both.
But it shouldn't be expected the same way. So my thing is, that's morally wrong.
Pay my credit card bills.
No,
That's the problem. That's the problem with certain men. They'll say, "Well, I did this for you, so it's your turn to back me," and stuff like that. And they're like this. They're just chilling like that, but they're not still putting their best foot forward.
But you know what? Let me be honest.
Women.
Let me be honest. Yeah, these women owe you nothing. There was no agreement. There was none saying, you know what, you put me through school, I'm gonna chill with you.
Depends.
Alright,
Depends.
So
if you're married, there's an agreement. If you're married,
there's no agreement. There's nothing.
If you're married, there's an agreement.
And that's like I've learned. I was just like, bro.
Alright, cool.
I cannot do nothing, bro. I cannot do nothing.
Okay.
If she's done me dirty, she's done me dirty. Take her on the chin.
Alright, cool. So going forward, if I'm in a relationship and I pay for XYZ, I have to then state, yo, when I need this or I need that, it's on you.
But that's the
because you said we're not married, so there's no agreement. So
but it's sense of judgment. It's sense of judgment. It's where you be able to see this character I'm dealing with. This is what's happened last time. So for example, your last relationship, hypothetically, she was like, she left you when you went broke. Now for me, it's like, cool. You know the red flag thing? I'll start looking out for red flags. I've already started looking out for red flags recently. Because I cannot repeat my mistake again.
Yeah,
if a girl comes to me and she's like, alright, cool. I don't know, for example, I'm on a date. And if I invite a girl out, I expect to pay. Standard. If I invite a girl out, I'm going to pay. But if she invites me out and her fingers are crumbling to her purse, I'm going to watch them. We're going to do it Dutch. You're going to pay.
Yeah, but I hear that.
You're going to pay.
But you would be more vigilant now because, for example, hypothetically, if you've been burnt, you're gonna notice certain things because of how the previous acted. There are men out there who'll be like, they'll look the same way I'm looking at the camera, and they'll be like, which one should I do, Rams? Which one? This one or this one? Which one? This one, right? They'll be like, rah, like this is man's fault. Oh, she's nice. Oh, she's digging in the pockets, but she ain't got that. It's cool. She's worth it. I need that.
They can't dig that.
Yeah, me want that. Oh, sorry for me. I'm not gonna say.
It's fine.
But you know what I mean? You're gonna do your aesthetically as a man. You're just gonna be like, do you know what? It's fine. I've got this one because it was a perfect date. She was lovely. She kind of gave the code. She done the whole thing. Gave you the side eye. I'm gonna smash tonight. So there's gonna be a time where a man will go through that aspect. A generic man, right?
I don't know what generic is. I think everyone in this day and age is different. I'm not a character that came across someone that acts the same in the space of a year. Everyone's different from me. I think the game is changing now. Everyone's been a little bit as an individual. Yeah. An average man, for me, if I go out on a date, I'm not going on a date to achieve a beat. That's not what I'm doing at all. Maybe I was
most men are.
I don't say that because I think I thought in a category as most men. You know what I mean?
You may not, but most men
you
are.
Never
when you go out on a date, for
me, I'm not trying to beat. I don't want to beat. I want to get to know who you are. I want to have fun. I want to forget I'm paying for this date. Do you understand? I want my date to be take my mind off everything. This is a nice evening for me to conversate with this girl, and she's gonna take my mind off work, general life, and I don't mind paying for that company. Whoa, that sounds so escorted shit.
Hey, I've just got to take the story, bro. Alright, cool, so let me ask a question. It's actually two questions.
Yeah.
One, do you believe, you see when you go out on a date sometimes and the girl's like, oh, it's fine, I'll pay. Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, it's fine, I'll pay. Do you believe them? Or is that just a front?
I believe them. I've been on a date with girls, babe.
Nah. Girls have told me it's a lie still.
I've been on a.
Girls have told me it's a lie. Girls I know that. My brother.
I agree it's a lie.
They told me it's a lie.
Until you call it bluff. Just call it. Just like, alright. Thank you.
So you.
And then they
you two been on a date, and the girls pay just be like.
The girls pay for the second date. I've never been on a date where a girl paid for the first. Like, my game ain't like that, unfortunately. I've never been on a date where a girl just like, you know what, your personality is so banging. I'm gonna pay for you for the first date.
Really?
Never.
But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a bleep this bit out.
No.
I
Why?
feel like a bitch.
Why?
I
Because
know.
she paid for dinner.
Yeah, but you know, like unless that's your missus, like your missus pays whatever, like it's no problem.
What?
No, but
What kind of
they know.
nonsense
I
is that?
get where you're coming from, but it's a backward way of thinking because technically it shouldn't be your missus that pays. Your missus shouldn't pay when you're out. Like if you're gonna give that
Be a
treatment,
bitch on that level.
if you're gonna give it treatment, but if you're gonna give treatment, give treatment to your missus. If it's a new date, technically, like for me, any new date for me is
Why am I going on a date if I got a
It's
missus?
Starbucks. It's Starbucks. My first date now is Starbucks. It's Starbucks.
Yo!
Shout out all the Starbucks crew. We can grab a coffee in the morning. Do you know what I mean? Let's catch up, let's talk, and then we go to the next stages.
Yeah.
The next stages will be. I don't do Nando dating. I don't do Nando's, do you know what I mean?
No,
I don't do the Nando's bite. I will pay a little bit more money, but if you pass that preliminary stage where you get past Starbucks, then we can
This is
move
what
on to, we can move on to something heavy.
If you want to pay,
But
for that date,
Bro,
pay for that date.
do you know what it is? I've got responsibilities.
The guy who you
I've got responsibilities. And do you know what hurts me is that if I waste my money on a girl, I'm looking at, bro, I could have got my son something. I could have bought. That's how I look at it now. It really just irks me that I can't waste my time with no one.
Nah, you even
And I have to chat to them on the phone. Because you know how it is, you can find a nice girl up Shoreditch.
But you're twisting the story. The question, you're twisting the question. The question was, if a woman pays a date for you, you're talking about you.
No,
paying
not
a date.
even if a woman pays a date. Do you believe?
I believe in that.
I
Oh,
will
it's
pay?
happened.
I'm in the middle because I don't know if it's a thing where they just said it just to say it, or they actually wanted to pay. But every time a woman's actually said, you know what, let me punch it up and like, no, shut it down. No, I'll pay. You know what I mean? I invited you out. I want to spend time with you. I'll pay. But now I think I've just been stupid. I'm gonna call that
You missed out. You missed out.
I missed out on a lot of free meals.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
There's been times
Some
where I've
free
been told,
meals.
oh, it's cool. Okay, I'm like,
Some free meals, you know what I'm saying? I've been out of you. You've seen her in her worst, you've seen like pour her in the toilet, do you know what I mean? It's like, wow, do you know what I mean? It's like, wow, bro, did not know women could produce this. But,
I've had that moment still.
yeah. But, it's been, you know, you walking, you have to take a step back. Whoa, shit. But anyway, now you're in a relationship, you've been with her for a time now, like, how important is finance then?
Like personally to me,
And do you track it?
yeah, of course, I track
I don't
my
track
finance.
mine. I don't track my
Bro,
finance.
bro, I'm telling you.
I don't track it.
Alright, cool. That's
I know I should do.
Me-
I know I should do now.
That's- well, that's
I know I
the
should
thing.
do. I got stung. I know I should do because after whatever, I got told what have you really done for me, and I was like, bro, have you seen my bank statement? Like,
when I say I track it, I mean I keep a good check on my credit score. I make sure that all my bills are paid on time. I
But
make
you
sure
track
that
the
all-
finances first. So if you're living with her, you're
No, you can't track that though, because technically once you're living together, you're in a partnership. You're both in a relationship to which you both have an equal.
But what is a
goal.
partnership? What does equal look like to you? Because equal's not usually equal.
No.
I had a conversation with
For example,
Not equality.
there's no such thing. There's no such thing as complete.
You say big words.
No, I said shout out you. They're not big words for me.
You might have easier. But look, equality does not necessarily have to be 50-50 down the line.
Yeah.
It could be like, wow, this is your side of the bills and this is my side of the bills.
Yeah.
This is what we agreed to coming into it.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying
But
is,
you don't have these conversations. No, I don't think anyone
I
has
don't know
that.
about you, but I definitely.
I personally, I don't. I just end up somewhere.
I
Nah.
do.
I'm just there.
I get them.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, I need money for this, or I need money for that. I'm just like, alright, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you forget about that, because I don't know what, for me, when you talk about tracking, I think my next situation I'll be in, it will be like, I want to be in a, we have to cut that shit out.
Go on, baby.
Yo, my next situation I'm going to be in, cut that again, is that I think I'm going to be taking more of a conscious effort. Just because what I was told before was that, wow, what have you really done for me? And I thought I'd done bits. You understand? I thought I'd done bits. I thought I'd done enough for what I thought was
let me break it down.
You know what I mean?
Let me break it down.
shade.
Buying like TV, furniture, or whatever, you live together, that's nothing. That's technically 50-50. Like, we both agree on what we're going to pay, and that's how it's going to go. Paying the bills,
I don't agree with that shit.
Nah, bro, can I
I don't agree
finish?
with that shit. I'm saying I don't agree with that shit.
Alright, cool. Paying the bills, you agree with what you're gonna pay, and I'm gonna agree with what.
If the house has got not got my name on it next time, I'm not paying shit. I ain't buying shit.
Alright,
If
cool.
I've got shit, I'm taking that shit with me. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure it's able to fit somewhere. Do you know
Bro,
what I
so
mean?
you're telling me you buy the TV, the fucking,
Yes,
you
you got the
pay
TV.
for the whole living room,
Yeah.
and then you two break up and then be like, I'm taking the whole living room with me.
I should theoretically do that. I should do that. Because you can't sit there, and I might be talking out of turn, but you can't sit there, let's say, I don't know, you told me I didn't do shit in it. And then, but no, here what I'm saying, because we're having a discussion, here what I'm saying. So you asked me a question, would I take my shit? Yes. I will take my shit back.
It's in your yard, like, alright, babe, so you saying you got that food ready, yeah? God, pat me.
And the funny thing is, yeah, she's doing everything that she would have done for you, bro, for him. While they're chilling on your TV, watching your TV on your Netflix. You know what I'm saying? And if there's a cooking book, she's cooking his food. Innit? Anyway, we move on, but we move. But yeah, I'll take my shit back. It's just like I can't have that.
Would
You know
you?
what I mean?
I think this conversation is sensitive. I will take it. I'll buy bigger. I will just say, do you know what? It's your shit. I make money. It's fine. It's just materialistic stuff. That's fine. Whatever I need, I will take. Whatever's just I want, I'm leaving alone.
How can you
Because
find her,
one
bro?
or two.
Come on, bro.
For one, I need to find my own place. I may not have my place right now. When I'm gonna park that stuff, then I've got to spend more money to go to save.
Bro, every room can fit another TV in your bedroom. Yeah? If you got like
A
appliances,
TV and
if you
the
got appliances, the sofa
and
can give you a blind. Cool, they can chill on the sofa. They really beat on the sofa. So you can have the sofa, innit? But the TV can fit somewhere in your room. You can I don't care what house you have, there's no such TV that's bigger than your room. Yeah? That can fit in your room. They don't need to have everything. You don't need to have to be the gentleman all the time. Do you know what I mean? Nah, bro, we're on the podcast. We don't need to have to be a gentleman all the time. Why do you always have to be nice? And the only funny thing is, and hear what I'm saying, like, on a serious note, yeah. Why does a woman allowed to have all of that? And
Yeah.
why are you made to look petty for saying, oh, because they do it too.
That's true.
They do it too. How many times you seen on Instagram the girls like mashing up the guy's PlayStation? The crepes are being all chopped up and everything. Yeah. If a man done that and went into a woman's yard and gone and said, you know what, I bought you these like lubes, innit? I'm gonna cut them up. You're paid. You look like a bitch guy right now. You look like a bitch guy. Like, you look like you're just a prick. But a girl can do it. So if I'm not gonna cut up your shit. If I bought you bags, crap, keep them. You know, you need a reminder, Mike. Get me? But if
She's going on new dates with your
keep
shit.
keep them. You couldn't do it without me. It's fine. But you're not gonna come back after your nice date, half your nice meal, and feel like you're gonna come and watch the TV. It's not like that. You're going straight to bed. They're going to bed.
That's funny, isn't it?
He's going to bed.
I get you.
What that? No foreplay, no little in between, no blocking out the silence in the background. You're hearing him humping and hear his breath, innit? He's hearing his breath. You know, because you have the background noise to block out that little sound. There's no background noise. Put him off with you, innit? Put you off with this fine, bro. All for the greater good. Take my TV back. Keep the sofa. You keep the sofa.
That right there, that's mad. I couldn't do that. Me personally, the way that I was raised, I'd feel.
It's not about how you were raised. My mum raised me right.
No, I'm not saying your mum didn't raise you right, but I'm just saying like I'd feel warm. I'd feel like my mum is in my head telling me, but what the fuck are you doing
she
right
would.
now?
She'd be like, there's no way that I raised my son like that.
My mum will probably tell me the same thing. Not that's happened already. Mum probably tell me the same thing. But it's just for me. It's just, you know, like I don't know if we could slightly digress from finance, but we're gonna go into a finance situation too. But I don't know if you don't have like have you thought about like when you've been with your ex? It's like rather she's now fully moved on now. Do you understand?
Mm.
Don't you like if you bought her? If let's say you situated our whole house, innit? You done up our whole house. Like, and I had a conversation with like an uncle, and he said like I done up my ex-wife's house. I done it to the T, and then once I done everything, she came to the curb, kept my kid, and brought her with my nails. I was like, bro, how did that make you feel? It's like, no, I didn't really feel too good. I was upset. I felt betrayed, and I was like, right, did she keep the stuff? Like, yeah, I thought it was petty. And I said, wouldn't you have felt good if you took it back? Well, you don't need 2 TVs.
Well, who said there's 2?
Yeah, if your kid's got a room, hypothetically, and then you've got a TV in your front room, you don't need 2 TVs.
Fam, there's no winning with this guy.
So this is where I actually.
Like, if I thought,
this is what I'm trying to do. When you're
if you have a TV in a front room that you bought for the family, and you have a TV for your kids, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being petty as fuck now. My mind might change next year. Someone might come and talk sense to me. These guys, obviously, it's not working, but someone might come and talk sense to me. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying to you, yeah, you don't need 2 TVs. If you want a TV for your front room, go and purchase a TV for your front room. Shout out Black Friday's November. Go and go and purchase it then. Do you know what I mean? Do that.
That's a different subject. Don't even
Do that. Well, no, I don't want to talk about Black Friday, but like, look,
Don't do that.
there's discounts everywhere. You could finance it. Why must you live off my shit? Don't you feel embarrassed?
The answer to that is probably no.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
I can shut it down, but you can.
No, man, you go ahead.
I just said my
Land your
opinion
shit.
might
Land your shit, man.
Alright. Cool. Bro,
Can I get some more juice, please?
first things first.
Yeah.
You should
Shout out
children.
Kenny's One Punch, by the way. It's doing things.
It's lit, man.
It's this max like.
Yeah, right.
This is fucking
Shout out Robertson's.
Wow.
Okay, Robertson.
Listen, I've had enough. Thanks. What I'm saying, kids come first. Children
I
come
agree.
first.
I agree.
I don't care if that house has 5, 10, 15, 20 TVs, right? I'm thinking, do you know what? Whatever that woman's done is what she's done, right? If I'm spiting her, I'm spiting my children. Full stop.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm saying I'm taking away, I don't care if there's 2 TVs, right? One in their room and one in the main room. Guess what? They're still gonna say, oh, do you know what? Where's that TV? Blah blah blah. That daddy bought me.
It's like daddy's house.
That daddy bought us.
It's
right?
like daddy's
Cool.
house. Come visit
No,
daddy.
it's not gonna say that. They'll say, oh, do you know what? Daddy took it. Then that's what's gonna look. It's gonna look bad.
Most men live by the women's rules because they have the house. Council give them the house. The council give them the house for the kids. And what, as men wanting to be partner, like being like fathers to our children, we have to then say, you know what? I have to take that on the chin. That's not my ass, isn't it? I'm just saying, when it comes to finances, if you're sending me your pattern up already, yeah, and you are earning X, Y, and Z, me taking my TV shouldn't be an issue to you. Go and buy a new one. Do you know what I mean? Because I have to now. We're talking about equality, right? Equal teams, yeah?
You're not a team anymore, bro.
We're not a team. Wait, you say you're not a team anymore.
Not a team
Let me take that point. We're not a team anymore. I don't do shit for you. Understand that? I want my TV back. Run me my TV. Do you know what I mean? Run me my TV.
Alright, cool.
And to be fair, if I was being petty, I'll make her pay for the CAD drive to go and bring the CAD back, the TV back to my CAD. I'm not doing that. I'm being a gentleman. If I brought it to your house, I'm gonna take it out of your house. Do you know what I mean? That's just how I'm moving
So you
now.
tell me, in front of your kids, you're gonna march in the house,
So what?
grab the TV off the wall, and be like, safe, and walk back out.
I mean,
Wow.
Yo.
it's
Alright.
manipulation if you left the kids there, innit? Because you know I'm coming, innit? So you're trying to manipulate the system. I see past that. Stay woke. Stay woke. She's gonna have the kids there, not when you're gonna be there. You're gonna take the TV around the kids. Yeah, you know I'm here. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised. Run me my TV.
Yo,
But then,
hey,
just,
yeah.
I blame the punch in it now, but honestly, with finances, I think, it's preached to women, protect yourself. Like, if you go, most women go out with guys that are financially got more than them. And
Not always. I do know some women where they actually have more. But there's not much of a difference, but
Yeah.
No,
technically
I
they
know.
have more.
I know women that are significantly.
do you think they talk to you like you're like,
Wow, big
No.
amount still.
if you're not earning as much, so let's
Maybe.
if a guy's on average salary of 30 to 40 grand, yeah, and his missus earns hundreds,
But do you know what the average salary is within a black hole?
no.
It's
25k.
No, 23.
What, for both parents?
23, I checked it the other day. 23.
I'm not gonna argue with 2 grand, innit? I mean, that's between Angola and St. Lucia, innit? But, like, what I'm saying to you is, if a woman's got more, like, is financially more set than a guy, yeah, Are we alright there? Is it Battle of Continents again or Battle of Africa? Just let me know. Anyway, so can you get smoke out of this?
Don't make it too hot because his hair might.
Alright, cool.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, because I'm trying to pin light in it. I don't want to say too much in it. It's cool. I won in my head. Yeah, so there's a part that there's a huge pay gap. Look, let me get it out. There's a huge pay gap between the man and the woman. Me personally, I feel a way. Not because like, I feel inadequate and everything, because no matter what, I'll be holding it down. I said one.
Just to let you know, by the way, guys, we also do
drip.
Insta Live just before we actually start the podcast, and this is where you hear the real things that my man's not trying to show you. Because before this, he did not have that energy. Cool. His energy was this. But Tuesday the camera's on now. He wants to.
That's right. I told them they're not
dripping on camera.
It's fine. They don't drip. Don't wait to show you. I don't mind. It's fine. I still got hairline.
Alright, cool. Go ahead. So you were saying?
It was actually him. Pay attention. Let's go.
Wow.
Okay, all my G-strength.
Wow.
I'm playing.
Anyway, you see how these guys have been talking? That's how you need to talk to the gal if she try to come to you with a certain way.
Personally, I think in this day and age, you can't talk to people like that. I feel like. Hell, what I'm saying. With everything that's happening in this world right now, if you sneeze wrong, you're pissed. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when you talk to certain girls with a certain chest, like they're just not gonna have it. Not all girls gonna have that kind of chat in
I'm
it.
talking to a Karen, bro, because certain girls, you tell them from the get-go, yeah? There's a way of how you handle that conversation. Yeah. If she comes to you a certain way, you mean to tell me what you're supposed to let it go because of certain situations. Bro, the situation's in that household or wherever you are right now.
You can't call her a bitch.
No one said I'm calling you a bitch. Yeah?
Right?
But if you're acting like a bitch, yeah, but if you're acting like one, I'm gonna treat you like one, innit? It's simple as. If you're acting like a bitch, you listen, hey, boy, I'm gonna treat you like one, right? And then when you realize, I will sit you down, I'll tell you, this is why I treated you like that. Simple. The same way, this is how it works, because at the end of the day, your money cannot define how you should act towards me.
That's true.
Yeah? There's no way, shape or form. If I'm making my moves and I'm trying to progress and I can't reach that 100k that you're making, but I'm still working my way up, do you think what your 100k still multiplies over me? You still get a tax deduction. You're still on that 40% tax bracket.
So you're basically saying that your tax bracket does not define how you chat to me.
There's no way.
I don't know.
Even for women to men, like mental women as well.
I agree with that, but alright, look, let's look at it from this perspective now. You've met a girl, like you're really into her, and she's also into you. You've then at some point lost a high paying job that you had. She's also got a high paying job. So now you're at the point where you actually have nothing in this relationship. You bring nothing. All the money that you do have is basically your savings that you're trying to keep, or you're trying to keep a better reign of until you find another job. Now, in a mental aspect, you're already fucked. You're completely head gone. You're just flapping around like a fish out of water right now.
What I said, that's a broke sense of mind, but carrying off. I'll let you finish.
No, but it's I think I agree with you, because when you got touched with, none of us go through that, but like if it was a situation that someone else had to go through like a significant financial loss, i.e. lose their job.
Like a lot of people going through it right now.
Yeah. I don't think your first thing is shit, I'm grinding. Your first thing is shit, my bills, shit, I've lost this, shit, I can't buy for that, or plan for that. I don't think the first thing is shit, I need to grind. Probably tomorrow you think I need to find a job. Do you know what I mean? But your first thing is
you need a day or so just to be in your feelings about what's going on.
Yeah. Again, it depends on the kind of person you are. If you feel like, I'm going to take time out just to recuperate and everything, you're within your rights to do so. There's no reason. If it takes you a whole year to say, you know what, you have the right to do so. Now, if your question was like, what would you do? What would you expect your partner to? I expect us to step up.
I've been made redundant, right?
Yeah.
and I've had a partner and stuff like that, and I've done the avenue where you expect your partner to help you. There's two different types of ways, three types of ways. The first one is you expect mental support from her.
Yeah,
right?
definitely mental. Definitely.
If she can provide you mental support but can't provide you financial support, I personally can accept.
She doesn't need to provide financially.
No, but I think if you're, no, wait, one second. If you're financially got, like, you're in the same situation I am, and you're earning the same amount of money, I don't see a reason why, if it's your partner and she sees you stuck.
But this is why I said I'm probably built different, because you see me when I'm in that situation. This might be controversial, but it's my situation in the process. So immediately I'll give it that 5 minutes of energy and be like, oh, damn, I lost my job due to X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. But I actually go straight on the grind. I give it that 5 minutes of energy. I don't do the next day thing. I'm like, alright, cool. What is my plan and structure now? I've lost that job. Cool. If I have to work for another company, let me dust off the CV, edge it out, blah 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 blah, dish it out. Yeah. But and then say, or I take it to the next level. I'm gonna start my own business. Yeah. If I've been in that company and I know the ins and outs and stuff like that, that's how I run. So I start educating myself and saying to myself, do you know what? I need to get out of this situation, or if it happens to me frequently, I need to get this out of this situation, stuff like that. So I can't put the burden on another female.
It's not about putting a burden,
but it is a burden.
No,
it's a burden. When you're out of a situation, out of a job, right, or career, it becomes a burden.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Hold on. Right. So what if it was the other way round?
They're quick to shout us. They're quick to shout us.
Wait.
Let me finish.
Your partner or new girlfriend or someone that you're seeing has now lost her job. You guys are newly together. You're roughly both on the same salary. What's your thought process? Are you then going to be, well, mentally I'm here, but financially, fuck you, I ain't giving you. It depends
on what she says.
I don't do that. For me, financially, I'm there. You're in hard times, don't worry, I got you.
No,
I'm gonna get you.
I will talk to you first. I will say to you, do you know what do you need support? If she says I'm good, well, one thing you're guaranteed from me, I'll mentally support you. But if you're telling me you don't need me,
that's it. You see,
I'm edging out.
But the way
until you do need me.
The way some of the women I come across work, when they say they're good, that means I will love your help, but I've got too much pride to ask. Do you understand? Yeah. So for me, I'll be like, you know what? I won't ask you if you're good. I'll be like, you're good. I know you're good because I'm good. So we'll be alright. Get back on it, let's look for your CV. That's why I'll look for another job. Do you understand? I've got you some support. But I feel like there's a stigma for a man to ask a woman, can I have your help? I think, like, if you see me struggling, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If I'm struggling, you need to help me because you're my partner. Because I will have that same respect for you. If you're struggling,
no.
Marriage,
relationship, no.
Relationship leads to marriage. You don't wake up tomorrow and I'm married. I will not marry someone that's not going to support me.
One thing my boy said to me, is that you're not in a relationship until you get married. And shout out and happy birthday to my boy Black Velvet, But he said that to me and that stuck in my head.
I still Black Velvet. What are these names?
Shout out Black Velvet though.
Happy birthday, my G. Happy birthday, man.
But the thing is, when he told me that, and I was like, yo, it's true, because you know what? You can be in a relationship with someone for 10 years and you've done all the support, like you talking about. You can buy them a TV, you can buy them a sofa and that. Guess what happens? You broke up. You've done all that stuff, then you feel like how Michael hypothetically felt on his situation. If you're married, it's different. There's a vow, there is an agreement. All that aspect is like, do you know what? Then I have that frame of mind like Michael and says, do you know what? We're in this together, you don't even need to say nothing. I'm supporting you on both aspects. But if it's early days, and then you expect me to support you and your bills are what? The same amount as my bills and all that jazz, and then I'm leaving myself out. That's a madness.
But obviously, you're not. Yeah, you see that same thing that you said, that it's our place, it's our home. I feel that women need to have that mentality from the very get go. A lot of women they don't have that, bro. Like you're talking about, look. So let's make a 2-year plan. We save this much. We're gonna boom, do this, do that, do that. They're talking about, but I want to go on holiday. What? The fuck's a holiday got to do for a new yard and investment and more things to build?
And that's why I always stress to everyone now that choose your partner wisely. Because you've been with someone for such a long time, don't mean you have to spend that more time with them. Do you understand? Choose your partner wisely. The person's priorities are different. I.e., they want to go out, they want to enjoy their time, and when they have money, you don't know. You don't know when they have money, but when you have money, they're in your business. Yeah. Choose your women person carefully, because what you're gonna end up doing is spending 10, 20, maybe 30 years trying to impress a woman, and then when you lose everything, you expect that woman to come through.
No.
That woman has stacked up for the past 10, 20 years of her own money, and then when you left, she's now with P. She's got dough. And you're like, bro, where does this money come from? But she's new.
You ain't been
New money, do you know what I mean? That's her money. She's been living on your money.
But then, alright, for example, like I was made to do like the you know that love language thing.
I don't like to,
yeah. So I've done that, and I said I'm what's it called? I like gifts.
I got 0% for gifts.
You got what?
0 for gifts.
Oh, you love. So what's your main two? I know mine is gifts of affection.
Quality time for me.
And quality
time.
time.
Quality time.
No, I don't. Mine was quality time.
I'm not really into them.
Yeah, I'm not into quality time.
You see, I can't be bought. When a girl, I've been in situations where girls like said, "Oh, I've just spent like £50 on you," going, "I'm just like, I'm returning it. I don't need to be bought. If you want to do anything nice for me, create something where we can spend time together."
Alright, cool. But you see the whole gift thing of that, when I've actually deeped it, it's not because I like expensive things or I like to be bought off. It's about the time and affection it takes, for the energy that you put in to get me something.
Yeah.
Like you see when it comes to like birthdays, Christmas and that. But if I go in, I do homework. I make sure what you get is really what you wanted, not what you said you wanted on the last minute thing, but something that you told me.
I would love
years ago, and you still put it into my head. You know what I mean? Man put that change together, and I'm like, boom, I want that, babe.
You're right. But I'm with
I didn't score on too much.
It's just like
I ain't doing that shit.
Now people expect me to be like we had back in the house, yeah. People expect me to be like Boys to Men, yeah. All bended knee. I'm more like Jodeci. I'll just give you what you want and stuff. I won't give you what you need. I don't need you to give me a gift on my birthday. What I just want you to do on my birthday is
just give that sloppy top. Sorry, shout out the sloppy toppers out there. Don't know what's jeez. No, I'm joking. My birthday, I love that though. Fuck it, we're throwing it out there. October the 3rd. You know what I mean? You get me? Anyone?
Man, even really clear.
Anyone? Preferably female.
What?
prefer.
As in like.
You like what you like. Yeah.
I like females. That's me clearing.
That's good. Good for you, man. Don't
you can cut that shit out too, innit? Like, the editing process this time.
No, dude, you can leave that one on, Rams. Please do. That's good content. You think it's joke?
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
Oh, you know what this song? I mentioned. Let's go, man. Let's go. Finances, though.
Yeah. On the whole, like finances affect men in every aspect. Like I know certain men, not myself. I'm just making it perfectly. You know, sometimes when a man goes, I know certain men, they're talking about themselves. I am not talking about myself in any way whatsoever.
Biggest disclaimer.
I believe not talking about myself.
I believe
I am not talking about myself. I know certain men, when they're stressed and they're going through it, more time with men, it's financial stresses that hit you harder than anything else. A breakup is one thing, but when you're going through a breakup and you're going through financial stresses at the same time, it's like a double whammy.
Hold on, that's most, man. What are you talking about?
What?
I think it comes in threes. I think like,
double whammy, there's a breakup. Be in mind, some men are very sensitive, especially in today's world. Like, men are super sensitive, right? Cool. So that's my.
Hella sensitive.
He's super sensitive.
Hella
right?
sensitive.
And then you add finances on top of that. So you got to deal with your emotions. Oh my gosh, she's left me. And then you got to look at your bank account and it's like, oh my.
You know what's the cherry on top? What's the cherry on top is when she brings out a new bread over a rollie and then she pulls up on you and you're just like, oh shit.
It's called his Poppy Japper, man. He's going to jail.
Shout out to Rollie guys, man. Get me.
But look, look, as I was adding.
Yeah, that's
not me personally, but a lot of men, they refrain from a lot of things. They'll refrain from going out with their friends.
Yeah.
They'll refrain just from even interacting with their friends. Like their brethren will be like, "Wow, just come round to my house."
Yeah, they need time.
I don't really feel like being around their family. Certain man, they can't even get bonus, not more. Like I said, this is definitely not me.
Where Pornhub.
But
majorly where if I had to break up.
Nah.
Are you mad? Angelina is in business. What are you talking about, bro? You think hey, let me tell you something. You think things are not working if I had a breakup? Are you mad?
Bro.
Things are working even more. Even more
have you-
stallion, fam. Or actually, not stallion, it's a female horse, but like, you know what I mean, fam. Things are working. CMOS,
Shout out, Maggie.
yeah. I'm drinking that CMOS. I'm out there, yeah.
Shout out Maggie still. Shout out.
Yeah.
Wap crew. Shout out Wap crew. Shout out me, you're part of that Wap crew, innit?
Hey, no, secretly, since we're on the topic,
Yeah.
But how the fuck is Tory Lanez jumping at the whip and shooting at her feet? What, he couldn't aim for no one else?
Because she had-
not that it's okay to shoot women, but bruv, that is mad, bro.
She had a bigger foot than him, innit?
More to shoot, bro. You know what I'm saying? More to shoot.
You show yourself with the foot that way, yeah.
I was waiting for that. You man a dickhead.
You avoided it, didn't you?
I'm stopping that
Small steps.
And on that note, fuck everyone. Wow. Cool. This has been another episode of Insecurre Wednesdays. Today, if you didn't hear it, then you're mad. It's finances. I've been Jay.
I guess I'll be Ty Silks.
I'm not tight, so I'm Big Mike. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's big today.
Yeah, been big every day. Do you know what I mean?
Drip.